When it comes time to survive, sure, I got some questions. Like, why is it that every time I'm progressing, there's always some kind of unforeseen wreckage piled up in life's roads intersections? I'm guessing, in hindsight, upon reflection, I find it interesting that each time I met with my mind's depression, I'm being taught some kind of lesson. And instead of backwards regression, I'm given a blessing. Is it just coincidence, or is God providing me directions? I built up a huge collection of never-ending questions. But one thing I'll never even think or begin to question is that Yahweh's and my ways always in connection. When I lay and I pray, I'll find my way always till I stay with God's grace in heaven. Like Allstate Insurance, I've been in good hands since my policy's inception was made the day I met him. Before the age of 7, I knew if I'd fall, he would always be there to catch me. No exceptions with an interception. Any enemies that have crept below my radar's detection, God wouldn't even let him distort my view or visional perception. No coalescence for deflection. He's my only weapon, no discretion. The only thing I need for protection. It's not too complex for me. I become a heavenly embodiment of flesh skin. I just press and send when I'm collecting those stressing messages again. Cause I don't intend to let them impressions affect me. Nope, not them. The dimensions of my sin go deeper than I pretend. Inside I cringe at the thought of those I've been when I wasn't too good of a friend to those that needed me to depend. Wish I could rewind time and re-begin. I'd make sure to decline a life of crime leading to sin, seeking him to reach a win. Come hell or high water, sink or swim. No matter what, I'm gonna believe it. Even drink it. 10 gallons of bleach won't cleanse or clean the sin you keep hidden deep within. Even drink it. 10 gallons of bleach won't cleanse or clean the sin you keep hidden so many within. Questions, so little answers. Why is life eating me alive like viruses and cancers? But I stay on the grind like exotic dancers, never nodding off, not like all of these zombies be sleepwalking off of the Fetty, a byproduct of hypnotic trances crossed with supersonic lanterns. I'ma pray for my daily bread and be grateful for what I'm fed, saying grace before I lie in bed. Physically I'm in debt, spiritually and mentally I'm inclined to kind of respect perfect balance and harmony. I'll get so I can try get my child to recognize the methods of reconcile, and finally is being the most effective at providing my child with a higher mind. Since life's some kind of test and I'm next in line, getting mine, and I expect to find when it's blessing time. If I break my back, he corrects my spine, then affects my mind with his personal fresh design. When he projects a sign, I'm selectively objectifying his projections. I'm accepting with no questions each and every time, rectifying his head's divine. You can bet that I'm pressed for time, looking up to the sky all day and all night, saying why in the hell am I barely able to survive? Scraping by, hating life, surrounded by strife is why I remain safe in the underground, like foundations layered with drain pipes, erasing fakeness from plain sight, making shit staying right. They stress trying to find a way up out of this jungle of jumbled up lies. It's a struggle to survive, remaining alive, barely able to come out of this hateful life with their lives unplagiarized. The stress factor's never subtracted, that's a fact. In fact, it only multiplies, like cemeteries overflowing with ghosts and poltergeists. So it's no surprise why this whole culture's become uncultivized. From being scolded and cold-shouldered to being told your case of lies, causing a whole cult to make it rise. Like Jim Jones is looking to take your lives. Shouldn't have sold your soul for this low of a price. Our soul is our most prized possession we hold in this whole lonely life. More priceless than silver, gold, and diamonds and shiny glowing lights. Trying to keep focus on my sight, but I keep losing my view, blinding me, losing the use of both of my eyes. As hope dies, that never grows inside. I know it's not wise, but I keep rolling the dice, even though my soul slowly dies. After exposing the lies, you hid from me and don't show me any kind of empathy or sympathy. Simply sit with me, take a few micro brews and sip with me. Get shit-faced and tipsy with me, so we can forget the shit that seems to keep on hitting consistently, persistently. Standing downwind, so I keep sniffing whiffs of shit, stink drifting into me, and it's been so sickening when it drifts into my vicinity viciously.
And the clenching spider senses, sending these fibers to my fingertips.
Tingling extrasensory.
Senseless, essentially. Since this suspense is a symphony, resembling its ending eventually, switching up the intensity.
Extensively. Reinventing me.
Unconventionally, connivingly convincing me you've been given 110% intensity. Committed to me, weakly surrendering. When your twisted disposition isn't what you pictured it be. It's different indeed, much different than I've envisioned it to be, because of the way your description misleads. Delivered deliberately, with intentions to misdirect me and deceive. You disrespect me directly, inject me with sickness and deadly disease. My breath heaves, rejects me, and leaves. My head leaves and bleeds. I'm begging you, please, come get me, caress me at ease. Cause next thing I'm expecting is to seize. Locomotion going in slow motion, slow coasting over commotion, no lotion. Soul slow roasting over coals open, for only showing holy devotion. Go slow when you're wholly chosen to go approaching. Don't be encroaching the microphone when I'm composing. Another rhyme I wrote in the lines of my notebooks in bold pen, showing only devotion. So cold I'm floating, even though I'm wearing over a dozen snow coats. I'm completely freezing, even these old bones in my teeth keeping froze when I'm creeping to keep from sleeping. I keep eating no dose after no dose, while your homo promos get no show for being bozos and dodos. Got those hoes in lyrical chokeholds as clouds of smoke blows out in the surroundings. Surrounds me that drowns me till I'm drowsy. Your style so foul it's a fallacy. Now announcing the lousy clowns that are about to be renouncing every ounce of what they about. Doubt me? It's going down now, stick around G. You're about to see what I'm about, me. Gavino's the underground crown key. Now bend down on bended knees and reach out. Get a grip of Da Vinci's wrist and kiss the ring. Got more drip than leaky kitchen sinks. In pursuit of chips like a stoner with the munchies. This life can be exterminated quickly in a blink. Stay away from the grungies, the ones that judge me, the sinners and druggies. The ones that say they love me, but when my back is turned, betraying and taking advantage of me. Trust me, it gets real ugly when they fakely saying they trust you. It's disgusting, the scene that we've seen in public slip scene. Nothing could prepare you for what's coming, nothing. Your soul needs a crutching from what your spirit keeps crushing. Give it up to God's love, Yahweh's way up above me. But Satan's clutches cut deep from the dirt and dust up under me. He's lusting to discover how to disrupt me into self-destructing, but he can't budge me, cause only God can judge me. Satan's been subtly salivating to seduct me into selling my soul for fool's gold. When it's time to roll, you'll know, truly though, your brain's moving slow, but you're not stupid, bro. You just rhyme with elusive flow. Just thought you should know, if you don't do something, yo, you're doomed to lose your soul. Always misunderstood me, so I get colder than ice cream with chocolate chip cookie dough. You're like a pair of used shoes, you've got no soul. I've got you in a lyrical stranglehold, and soon I'll break the mold. When I telepathically take control, you can smell the rat that be making me implode. Like a shook up soda can, shaking up so when you open it explodes. Ready, set, go, but don't expect a spectacle, no. I've written so many poems till I perfected flow, and as expected my dick and tested cold swole. I'm way ahead of you wretched hoes, you never know which direction to go. Every hoe was looking to effectively intercept my dough, so I'ma let them know they better respect me and slowly roll. Hope you get me, bro. This life's a steady, deadly, constant testing, but I stay ready so I don't have to be ready. Never forget it, where the mental state of my head be. My head keeps focusing on getting ahead, see? I'm already top heavy, and I'm not letting y'all get to me as I grab my cock and the microphone and rock steady. Y'all ain't stopping me, bet me. This collision course needs correcting, or once it's died, it won't ever be resurrected. These days, these feds are resting for less and less things. Da Vinci's head's resting from this life's aggressive perplexing. Assertive certainly served obsessing. Still not sure it's the best thing. All I'm guessing will be progressing as you regressing the second I was letting. It's the natural order, natural selection, at its peak in a state of certain perfection. Sitting in seventh heaven, a cloud coming out of the smoking section. The loading remains, though I know I don't complain, yo, about the coldness and pain he holds in the fold of his frame. Though, setting fire to the game, bro. I spit shitloads of licks from my lips, lit up with lots of lights like Christmas time. You try to disguise your vicious lies with the sickness in mind. Can I get a witness this time? It's nobody's business but mine. If I'm inclined to sniffing some lines, you better get with the times, then quickly get in the line, so you don't miss it this time. It hits us just fine. Vision glimpsed in the shine. Nobody's given the commitment and time. I've invested in rhyme, so I'm expected to find myself progressively getting better in time. Staying up almost every night writing, filling up my notebook with slow cooked rap flows from cover to cover every line. Can't even see me, you're apparently blind. Without any care in your mind, I'm preparing to bury these guys. Bearing in mind I'm Sub-Zero, carrying out a fatality by tearing your spine. Separating disparity from the glaring, separating disparity from the glaring heat. Is carefully roasting everything. I've chosen to soak it, no joking.